There's nobody quite like Cher. She's one of the most inspiring celebrities because she's one of those people who actually came from nothing and worked her ass off to get where she is. Born Sherilyn Sarkeesian to an Armenian-American father and half Cherokee, half white European mother, who didn't even stay together for a year after she was born. She spent time in and out of orphanages and grew up just extremely poor. Cher had an unusually deep voice for a girl and was often cast as men in school plays. She loved movies and TV, but she was frustrated that she never saw anyone who looked like her in Hollywood. Everyone was very Marilyn Monroe, blonde hair, blue eyes. She didn't think that she had talent or appeal in any way and was craving security and consistency in her life. She dropped out of high school at the age of 16 and moved to Los Angeles and into a rooming house. It was right around this time that she met and became good friends with a guy who at the time was working running errands and occasionally writing songs for the famous music producer Phil Spector, Sonny Bono. Sonny and Cher started dating a couple of years later and they were soon married. Cher started working for Spector too as a backup singer. She even did backup vocals for the Ronettes' massive hit Be My Baby and the Righteous Brothers' You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin'. Soon Sonny and Cher started making music together and started out calling themselves Caesar and Cleo. They had little success until they did a cover of Bob Dylan's hit All I Really Want to Do in 1965, finally breaking into the Billboard charts. In the late winter, early spring of that year, it was a chilly night and Cher was at home sleeping while Sonny was working. He was in the basement writing a song and it was catchy and he was so excited that he woke up his wife and asked her to sing on it on the spot. She wasn't really that impressed with it, so she went right back to bed. Sonny worked on the song a bit, changing the bridge to fit her low voice better. When she sang it again, she loved it. It was sweet, it was simple, in the most lovely way, no complex lyrics, just plain old ordinary love. And Sonny was so sincere. He said it was him using lyrics to speak for all of the people who were happy in their relationships just existing together. They recorded the song in June that year with the Wrecking Crew, but the record company wasn't really jiving with the song and they basically wanted to relegate it to the B-side of whatever the lead single ended up being. As a result, Sonny himself went out into Los Angeles to the radio stations and convinced them to play the song on air, which was a massive success. Soon it was being picked up all over America and their label didn't have any other choice but to make it the lead single on their first album, Look at Us, released later that summer. The song was huge. It was a massive hit in the United States, and when Sonny and Cher went to England, her style and their very unique sound caught on like wildfire. Suddenly everyone was dressing like Cher, and there she was, the little girl with the dark complexion and the long black hair, seeing herself on the big screen. And as we know, Cher would go on to become one of the most important icons in the history of entertainment.